Hey, Mayor Woods, this is Carlo. I just received an interesting phone call from a former resident, and they're asking for a tour of the city from the mayor. Would you be available? Great. Okay, I'll have them meet you outside. Thanks so much. Bye.
Hey Mayor, thanks again for being available on such short notice. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. It should be exciting. I'll let you know if I need anything.
Very good. I'm here if you need me. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Mayor Woods. Our city manager called to let me know you were interested in a tour. Come on in. I'll show you around the city. And don't forget your seatbelt. I understand you lived here a while ago. Well, I'll be happy to show you how things have changed since you were last here. This building here is our City Hall, which was built in the early 1930s and is still in use today. Most of our employees work from this location, including personnel from the city manager's office, finance, community development, and public works. Over here to the right are the council chambers, where our city council hosts public meetings twice a month, and where our Civil Service Commission, Planning Commission, and Parks and Recreation Commissions also meet once monthly. We are very excited to share that we have a few upgrades coming to City Hall to create office spaces for staff, enhance technology, modernize the facility while keeping the charm of the original architecture. Here we have our Youth and Community Center, which is home to our after-school recreation club program and one of our summer day camps. This building houses the administrative office for our youth sports program, which we offer year-round. Our youth have the opportunity to participate in an array of sports from volleyball to flag football, basketball, and soccer, and we offer one of the most well-run and organized programs in the area. This encourages our families to return each year. We are proud of the services we provide for our youth and the ability to keep them engaged and supervised in a safe environment. This is our newest city facility, our public library, which opened in August of 2019. This state-of-the-art 14,000 square foot building offers plenty of space for reading, research, technology access, community gatherings, and is utilized for citywide special events. Amenities include a large community room for gatherings and other events, a dynamic children's area featuring Daisy the dinosaur, a mural memorializing Signal Hill's history, a wired learning center for technology courses, private study rooms, a teen gathering space, a rotating history room exhibit, and an outdoor courtyard, which is home to our latest public art installation by A.J. Davis, an artist from Colorado. The building also has a reservable terrace, which offers sweeping views of the coastline and can be rented for special events. Our library system will turn 100 years old next year, and we are very proud of the community benefit our library provides to our residents. I'm going to drive us down the street now to one of our workforce housing developments. The housing element is unique in that it is the only one reviewed by the Department of Housing and Community Development, known as HCD, to determine its compliance with state law. Our city was the first in California to have our housing element adopted in September 2022 and certified by HCD. There are 264 low-income apartments in Signal Hill that offer reduced rents to eligible households. Rental assistance programs support another 24 low-income homes in Signal Hill, where households pay rent based on how much they earn. Here we have the Xenia Apartments, which you can see are modern homes right across the street from the school. In addition to this development, we have 3 other sites, including Seabreeze Manor, Las Brisas Community Housing, and Las Brisas 2. Our school system is part of the Long Beach Unified School District. This is one of 2 elementary schools in Signal Hill. Our Parks, Recreation, and Library Services staff pick students up from this location and walk them over to the Youth and Community Center to provide direct supervision of students enrolled in our after-school recreation club program. Right over here, we have Las Brisas 1, which is adjacent to Cal Brisas Park, one of the most recent parks to be renovated. The park provides green spaces for the 2 workforce housing developments, 1 and 2, and has elements of art integrated into the fencing and entrance design. The housing sites offer 92 units in Las Brisas 1 and an additional 60 units in Las Brisas 2. As we go north on California Avenue, we'll be passing the two Edco buildings. The first one on the left is the recycling and transfer station, where all of the trash in Signal Hill is source separated. The next building houses their main offices. Edco has been a wonderful community supporter and partner, and we are excited to have recently negotiated a new development agreement to help keep rates low for our residents. Our city is divided by the 405 freeway, and we refer to anything north of the freeway as the North End neighborhoods. This is the side of town that has Reservoir Park and the Signal Hill Dog Park, as well as some beautiful tree-lined neighborhoods. Now we'll head over to Signal Hill Gateway Center North, where we have several businesses, including a Target. This business center is located on the north side of the city, near the 405 freeway. And in 2021, the City Council approved an ordinance update to allow a new 177,000 square foot self-storage facility, which you can see is under construction. The project also includes a remodel of the existing freeway-oriented monument sign for Signal Hill. Here on the right, we have Reservoir Park, one of our northernmost neighborhood parks. The park is a 2.78-acre park and includes a picnic area and a lot of open space to allow the neighboring residents to enjoy the shade under the trees. The playground equipment is one of the newer play structures completed within the last 5 years. This park is also home to one of 3 storage reservoirs that provide safe, clean water to our residents. You'll notice along each side of the park there are several new trees, which were all planted this past April as part of the Mayor's tree planting event and in honor of the city's centennial year. We're going to head over to our police station now. While our city is only 2.2 square miles, we are proud to be a full-service city, which includes having our own public safety, and our residents wouldn't have it any other way. Our police department has 35 sworn personnel and more than 18 civilian staff. They are committed to excellence in service and provide a high-quality level of service as the public safety provider for the city. The police department is invested in providing a safe environment for all community members. Our Spring Street corridor is home to several auto dealerships such as Tesla, BMW, Honda, GMC. We also recently welcomed Audi to our home. Signal Hill relies heavily on sales tax, so we are glad to be able to continue diversifying our tax revenues. We're also very fortunate to have some major businesses in town, including 2 Home Depots, Costco, and Office Depot. We're here entering our city yard now, and this is where our Public Works Department essential equipment is housed. The Public Works Department is responsible for providing reliable, well-maintained public facilities and essential services to residents and the business community. They provide engineering and project services, facility maintenance, environmental programs, and grounds and street maintenance. As we head back south on Cherry Avenue, you'll notice the headquarters for Signal Hill Petroleum. They're a wonderful community partner and have been instrumental in the city's effort to celebrate our 100th anniversary. They produce more than 1 million barrels of crude oil each year in responsible and sustainable ways, while strengthening our local economy. Located just off our major arterial, Cherry Avenue, you'll see Heritage Point Park, also the city's newest park. It is slightly bigger than half an acre, and it provides a link to the city's existing trail system by connecting walkers from the Hilltop trails down toward the Civic Center. It includes multiple seating areas for viewing opportunities and a landscape trail for pedestrian access. It offers spectacular views of the coastline, the Port of Long Beach, the new International Gateway Bridge, and Rancho Palos Verdes. Of course, since we're on a hill, we have sweeping views from several areas. I'm driving up Skyline Drive, which will lead us to one of our most popular parks, Hilltop Park. This is one of the premier viewing sites in the region, with breathtaking panoramic views of the ocean when the sun sets. Just across the way, we have the Hilltop neighborhood, a development that began in 1999. Just on the other side of the street, we have a mini park, Sunset View Park, where residents are able to enjoy another seating area to take in the scenery. The park also hosts public art pieces with a sundial and the tribute to the Roughneck sculpture. Just a short distance away, we have another art piece, a 9/11 memorial piece, the Unity Monument. The piece is an abstract sculpture that is dedicated to those who lost their lives and those who lost their loved ones. The monument is a symbol of our nation's renewed strength and unity. The monument faces the East Coast as a tribute. And we'll make our way to Discovery Well Park, which houses our newest playground equipment that reopened in May of 2023. The park also has a small community center where we have special events and programs, including our recent reenactment of the hill climb by Model T cars. The center is used for our summer camp programs, as well as serving a dual purpose for both our 4 to 5-year-olds and our tween age population. As we exit the park, I want to draw your attention to this oil well, Alameda's number 1, on June 23rd, 1921. The drill hit oil at about 2,700 feet deep. This was the first well in the Signal Hill Long Beach oil field. It's a state-designated landmark and still produces oil today, more than 103 years later. Over on the southeast side of the city, we have Hilltop Park. It's a 1/2 acre park currently under renovation, with construction expected to be completed in the winter of 2025. This neighborhood park is frequently used as a place for families to enjoy a picnic or locals to spend their lunch hour. So we can't wait to reopen this space to invite our residents back to enjoy it. Well, I hope you enjoyed our tour. I know I didn't give you a chance to say much at all, but there was just so much I wanted to show you about Signal Hill and tell you about it. Oh. Hey, I really love your hat. Do you mind trading it for mine? Oh, wait right there a second. I'll come out and we'll get a picture together. Going to leave me her hat. Well, and you know what? I completely forgot to tell her that as the current mayor of Signal Hill, exactly 100 years after she was our first mayor, I think it's pretty cool that we're both originally from Tennessee.